In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of resources for market research. One resource I often use is Local Market Audience Analyst. To get there, from the library homepage, www.lib.uidaho.edu, we'll click on the Articles tab and drop down to Business and Economics. And then we'll look for Local Market Audience Analyst in the list. As you can see, it's not a hot link like the other ones, so we'll have to click on the Info button. And the reason it's making you do this is that Local Market Audience Analyst only works in Internet Explorer, and that's what this window that's going to pop up will tell us. And so we'll read that here, and then we'll click there to access the resource. And that'll bring us to this page where we'll click to access the service. And this will bring up another list of services. The only one we have access to at the University of Idaho Library is the Local Market Audience Analyst, so we'll click on that. We're finally in the Local Market Audience Analyst database, but it'll all be worth it because we're able to get very local information from this database that we can't get elsewhere. The various options are down the side, and you can try them out in different combinations, but for the sake of argument, I'll just pick one of them. The first decision it'll ask you to make is between a designated market area and a county. The designated market area is sort of equivalent to a metro area, so if we go in and look at the options, we can see it'll give us large metro areas, so things like the Albuquerque-Santa Fe area. Some of these cities are large enough to be a metro area on their own, but that can be one way to look at it. Another way to look at the data, which is usually more useful in areas like North Idaho, is going by county. And I usually use within state. And for instance, we would select Idaho. And then find Latah County in the list. And then we can look at a lifestyle category within Latah County. So, for instance, if we wanted to look at sports and leisure within Latah County, we could click that and then click search. And these are the results that we get. These are different lifestyle categories within sports and leisure that people within Latah County told Nielsen that they identify with. So we're probably not surprised by these results. One of the first things I look at is the index number. 100 would be exactly equivalent with the national average. So we're 19% above average in people that say they like to go hunting. We're 13% below average in people who identify themselves as enjoying entertaining people at home. So this can be a good way to sort of quickly assess the information that we're getting here. And we also have the raw numbers. So for instance, we're way above average in people that like to go hunting, but the grand total for those people that were identified in the survey is only 3,000, so that may or may not be a big enough market. Conversely, we're below the national average in people that identify themselves as liking to go walking for exercise, but there are 10,000 people that identified themselves as liking that activity, so there's some trade-offs there in what customers you might decide to go after. For this tutorial, we're not going to go through every single possible link, but I do suggest that you give them a try. Because market research information is so expensive, another good resource is going to be books in the library. Who's Buying is one series that we subscribe to. And we can see when we scroll down, it's going to cover a wide range of areas. There are a number of other great print resources, so be sure to browse the shelves when you come into the library. Market research can be very challenging, so please don't hesitate to contact me or the reference desk if you're having difficulty.